Lions picking 2, 32, and 34. That's where it is. So, I'll dial up the mock drafts just like everybody else does. And remember, too, because you're going to hear me do this, and am I going to be a little bit of a deek about it? Yes, I am. Because I don't want to hear it on draft day. All of you people, and there are a lot of you people out there that were like, I want them to win this game. They got to win a game at some point. And then when I wanted Stafford to lose, okay? When I wanted Stafford to lose, and you guys were like, no, who cares about the draft pick? Now you're reaping what you sow now as we get ready to roll for the draft.
Neal,
if the Rams would have lost that first playoff game, you were talking 19.
Let's put it into you people's terms.
This is you people.
It's cash. It's time to pay the credit card for the Christmas gifts, right? The Christmas gifts, what we paid for. Oh, we bought little Johnny. Oh, the PS5. That's what. Guess what? Bill's in. The bill's in. Now it's time to pay the bill. Oh, you wanted this. You wanted that. Okay, you got it. But this is the repercussions of that. Pay the man his money.
Yeah. Mr. Sammy G2 says 31 versus 32, no different. Well, it is different, number one. And number two, 19 versus 32 is a big difference. Like, say, I don't know, Jordan Davis, that monster from Georgia that destroyed Michigan. Remember him? They got him going at 20. You guys remember that guy?
No, I thought he got arrested for assaulting the whole Michigan team.
Yeah. Does Chris Olave excite you guys? Because I know how people are around here, right? They always want you to draft a Big Ten guy because we watched him play on Big Ten Network, right? Chris Olave, they got him at 22. He's off the table for you. That wouldn't have been off the table for me under my plan, but he's off the table for you in your plan. David Ajabo, right? I know he's liked around here. I was a big David Ajabo guy. 24 to the Cowboys. He's off the table now because you wanted Matt Stafford to win. The bill's due. The credit card bill is due. So everyone that wanted Matt Stafford to win and win in the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl, you don't get David Ajabo now. You don't get Chris Olave now. You don't get Jordan Davis now. So I hope you're happy with yourselves. You got that? Everybody, clutch that Detroit Rams t-shirt to your chest. Clutch it tight to your chest because now the bill is due now that we're talking NFL draft.
There it is. Now you're all. Are you going to get over it? And we're going to work with now. What? Now the combine's coming up. How much do you think?
Jamison Williams. You guys like him? That streak of lightning for Alabama. 27. They got him going at 27. He's not available to you.
Can I get a he's not available drop from Neal Ruhl or whatever like that?
Jahan Dotson, another Big Ten guy, Penn State wide receiver. People liked him. He's going at 30. He's not available to you. But the parade's coming down Woodward.
Can we talk about some positives?
Sure.
Who is available? Who is available to us?
Sam Howell? Who Todd McShay has the Lions taken in their mock draft.
A quarterback, right?
That's the other angle of this, guys. They're taking a quarterback. Mentally, prepare yourself.
Let me be devil's advocate, right? So, to the people that say that they want to take a quarterback and they agree with you that it's time to take a quarterback because it's cheap, end of the first round, stuff like this, aren't you happy that you're there instead of in 20? And I know that I'm not arguing about having the ability to trade back or whatever like this, but having to pick that quarterback earlier, if you liked him, than it is maybe him falling later. It might happen to you. Does that? I'm trying to be devil's advocate.
Right, but this is the reality too, and this is a big part of why I'm telling you guys they are going to take a quarterback. If the Lions don't take a quarterback in 2022, it's probably going to cost us a future first-round draft capital in 2023 because the Lions are not picking inside the top 10 for the next 10 years.
Here's the thing.
That's Dumas Mike on Twitter.
So you got to understand how I'm looking at this is you're either going to do it the Cincinnati way or you're going to do it the LA Rams way. The way that it's setting up here to me, and this will be more disclosed to all of us, if they choose a quarterback in the late first round or early second round in those picks and stuff like that, that means that they're going with the Cincinnati way. But if they're going to build the rest of the team, it means to me, with what I've seen for Brad Holmes and whatever, is that they're prepared to pay a quarterback $40 million to come in here and be that guy, right? There's two ways to do it.
But
Build
you
the
either
rest-
do it as the foundation piece of the house, or you do it as the new garage door.
To that point about picking outside the top 10, because you're going to make that advancement slowly but surely. Like, next year's not the time. If you draft the quarterback, then he can sit under. You use the capital like the Cincinnati has with having Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase under contract and stuff like that. You go that avenue, or you go build everything else, have everything else low. Right, your offensive line, your defensive line, your wide receivers, all that under the rookie contracts where you fit it in, and then you bring in the gunslinger, whoever that may be. Obviously, I say Stafford could come back and be the savior because his contract's up, but there's other guys out there. That could be the game plan. We will see, right? If I don't see a quarterback drafted with the first three or moves made to move for a quarterback, and that quarterback comes in.
But you're accepting it. I can see you starting to accept it right now, and that's what all the other people need to do too.
Because I will accept, because I know which we're going right, we're going left. This is where
right, but you'd be accepting of it because remember when we started this.
In charge.
Right, but when we started this though, what's been people's unilateral opinion of a quarterback with one of those picks in the 30s? No. None of these guys. No, these guys suck. These guys are trash.
But if Holmes says it is, then it is.
And that's where I was with it. If that's what the man says, then that's what the man says.
That's why it goes
like when
down
Steve Yzerman drafts a German defenseman, and everyone's like, why did he take this guy? And now he's going to win the Calder.
Hello. Now you know, dumbasses.
Yeah. John Suba. Oh, no, Heel Neal cutting a You People promo, although I agree. So, see, you agree. Pistons fan 11. I could have screamed at my TV against Stafford, and it wouldn't change where we're picking, to be honest. I understand that, but it's the sentiment. It's the sentiment that made me angry. That's where it came back to the business decision for me. Well, I didn't get involved with all this. He's not the Lions quarterback, so I didn't care.
Let me tell you, people, trust me in this. There's the compassion part, and then there's the dollar part, right? You got to follow the dollar. Now, hopefully the compassion, and what I've always found is where I try is that the dollar's number 2 and the compassion's number 1, right? Where you're trying to find that. That's where, and it's the acceptability. What you said, what have you accepted? I've accepted the fact, because what's more important is the fact that the draft from last year played. I got stats on him, something that, oh, you know what? There's a second rounder and a third rounder and a fourth rounder that actually could prove, wow, let's see him do it again. Let's see what the game plan is moving forward, plus the progress. So I will know more. Won't you know more, Neal, of direction they're going if they pick that quarterback early or make the moves or do something like that? That's why I'm excited. But to the tweet about not picking inside, or at worst picking 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? You're not going to get that game changer guy, Joe Burrow, there, right? And
you're not going to have the opportunity to get him.
That's what I'm saying.
Heads up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nope.
One-on-one, you're not going to have the opportunity to get him going forward. I mean, that's just what it's going to be.